Good morning, everybody. Tequila here, and welcome back to episode 3 of Tequila's Tower. And first things first, let's check out the stats here. So, we are at 499.6 billion coins earned. I'm in the middle of a farming run right now, and by the end of this video, we will actually be able to break that 500 billion benchmark here, and I'm very excited for that. So in comparison, here's last week's video, and as you can see, I was at 308 billion, so I've earned just under 200 billion in the last 7 days, which is very exciting here. I did do my tier 4 milestone rather, so I was able to get that relic. It did virtually nothing for me. I'm still running the Orb Devo. So something that I keep forgetting to talk about in these videos is actually the tournaments here. And I'm kind of floating between platinum and gold, even running the Orb Devo. So this one here, I started it and fell asleep, so I only got 379 waves. As you can see, I typically get in this around 500-ish, at least 400, but normally about 550, something like that, while I'm actually playing. This week I was able to get 587. I finished second place in gold, and that is roughly where I'm at. My platinum tournaments typically don't go very well. Here I only got 173 waves. Down here I only got 48. So platinum is really kicking my tail right now. But that is where we are. Top end of gold, very, very bottom of platinum. Hopefully this week I'm able to stay in platinum, but if not, oh well. I can just get first or second place in gold again. And for the guild here, I'd like to call myself out actually as being the first person to hit 5 with the old saving up uh, your missions here. So if you didn't know, you get 3 daily mission resets per day. So you get one every 8 hours here. So we're getting 2 more missions in 5 hours and 2 minutes. Like I said, those are every 8 hours. And what you can do is a full, uh, basically you just look up here for this reset because that matches up with the guild reset. Right here, 6 days, 21 hours. And then if we go back to the missions, 6 days, 21 hours. And what you can do is actually complete but do not collect 4 missions. And then when that reset happens, you will have 2 new missions with 4 completed missions, letting you immediately get to 4. And then once you complete those 2, like right now, I'm at 6. And as you can see, the majority of the guild, shout out to This is Sparta. We are absolutely crushing it. And here is the Discord. The link will be in the description. And then, so I'm actually mid-run. I kind of hinted towards that at the lifetime coins. So, and I didn't want to end it because I'm doing decent and I'm about to go to sleep here in a few hours. But if we check out the labs, so Fuds actually, he mentioned on Reddit that something to the effect of anybody who has been loyal to Defense Absolute, I think it was something along the lines of will be rewarded. And that was mostly in response to the backlash from the relic that came from the event, which I'm actually really excited about, and of course purchased immediately. This Defense Absolute by 5%. I feel like Defense Absolute has really been helping me. I understand I'm very early on. I'm only farming tier 3, but even when I did my tier 5 milestone push, I maxed Defense Absolute before any other stat, and I feel like it really helped me push. I actually didn't even take damage until almost 3,000 waves in, which was really cool. Um, as I spoke about, the only time I spend gems pretty much is whenever this event tells me to. I've kind of not been going with that this one. As you can see, I'm still at only 204 gems. I did have 2 mission shards, or missions, that told me to pull a card, and every time that happens, I just do a 10 pull. So I did spend 400 gems on missions, but other than that, I have been pulling some modules. I did get my third copy of Dimension Core here, and even though I'm not ever going to put stones into my Chain Lightning, I'm running it because it's legendary and I want the sub effects as well as the higher ultimate weapon damage here. It just kind of boosts my smart missiles, even though I'm running Devo and my missiles don't really do that much. But let's go ahead and do another 10 pull, see if we can get lucky for stream. And we get the typical trash. That's why I don't ever waste my gems on modules. It's not really worth it. But back to the labs, I'm permanently going to keep in defense absolute with my lab speeds. So I technically only have 3. Lab 1 is still dedicated to maxing out the different labs towards my smart missiles. I have been working on my Death Wave cell bonus. As you can see here, defense absolute, missile amplifier, defense absolute. I got my spotlight coin and black hole coin bonuses both up to level 11. I've slowed down on them because they start getting a little bit longer. I'm pushing Death Wave cells up to around level 10, and then I'm gonna max out my, or at least put several levels into my, let me see, Golden Tower duration here. I'm already got it at level 13, but I want to put, probably just go ahead and take this up to max. It's kind of expensive and very long, but I kind of want to push that duration up as much as possible. I think what I'm gonna do for the stones is max out Golden Tower duration lab, and then just bring the stones of black hole duration up to 12 seconds less than whatever my Golden Tower duration currently is. I think I'm sitting at like a 24-second black hole and like a 35-ish second Golden Tower currently. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm just throwing in 1 level of workshop defense discount. This is kind of negligible, but it was a quick lab, so I just threw it in here. I'm going to replace this in whatever that is, roughly 10 hours or so. And basically, when I wake up, I'm going to replace this with the Golden Tower duration. And let me see. I believe that is going to be it for today's video. Yeah. Um, but as I said here, I'm just running the Orb Devo. I don't ever undevo my tower. I pretty much just leave it as Orb Devo until the end. I could undevo and push another about 1,000 waves or so, but I feel like I'm gaining enough cells to where I'm happy. I'm able to keep everything at 1.5x, and the majority of the time I'm keeping 2 labs at 2x. It's not ideal, but it's enough to where I'm pretty happy with it. And as I push up this Death Wave cells bonus, I've noticed I'm actually getting a little bit of surplus with the 2 of them at 2x and 3 at 1.5x. So very soon I'm gonna have a third one at 2x. And that about does it. If if you like this kind of more of just an update progress report video, that I've been doing every week, let me know in the comments. I debated on even making a video this week because I didn't have anything too major happen to me this week. You know, I made pretty good progress. I made quite a bit of my overall lifetime coins, and I'm pretty happy with, you know, the rate that I'm progressing. It just, nothing absolutely major happened this week. It was, you know, a little bit of a slower week, even though I did get quite a bit of coins and pump up my my overall defense absolute. So here I think I've put, yeah, I've put 1 click in this. So I've got 2,600 defense absolute, 2,300 health, and 1,800 health regen on the workshop. And then in mission, I'm able to very regularly gold box all 3 of these. With my labs and my epic module substat for defense absolute, I am sitting at like 1.2 or 3 billion defense absolute towards the end of the run once I get all my perks. This run is still pretty early on, only at 8,000. I will probably push to around 4,500 or so because I'm actually going to be awake for about another hour or so before I have to go to bed for work. Um, but yeah, just kind of let me know if you like this style of video, or should I kind of space it out a little bit more and do bigger progress reports whenever I actually hit bigger milestones. I'm very excited about the 500 billion, which I am very close to. I will hit that tonight. So thank you all for watching, and let me know if you kind of how you would like me to do the videos going forward. And just remember, guys, it's a good day to have a great day.